Okay, there's the entrance door coming in from the stoop. This is a bay window that faces north to the street. That's a bay window. I told you it was tiled throughout. It has textured tile throughout. I happen to be very fortunate and to have a person living here who is probably one of the cleanest, most low impact person on a house you've ever seen in your life. I'm very lucky to have her living here. That's why I don't charge a lot. I'd rather have somebody that takes care of the house than she does. But those are windows that face east. Okay? When she moved here, everything you see here is just about come from Fry's store. Okay? One thing about a small house like this, it's only 1,100 square feet. It doesn't take a lot to furnish it. And that's why I try to get across to any buyer. If you're going to buy it part-time, okay, there's the hallway where I was standing. That hallway takes you down to both bedrooms. But this is their entertainment center. Now, this is a pass-through window that goes out into the kitchen. There's me. Okay. All right. What I wanted to show you is outside where you saw all that ductwork and refrigeration lines, this is what it went into. That's the biggest unit you can buy, a 24,000 single unit. It's computerized. It has a remote control. There's a remote control right there. You can set the temperature. It has a follow me mode where wherever the remote control goes, where you walk around, when this thing turns on, I'm going to turn this on just to show you what happens when you turn it on. You see that digital readout? It says 79. That's what it's set at. If you look at the remote, it's 79. Okay? If I change the remote, to 76, it reads 76 up there. You can turn it off up there with the remote by pressing this. The light goes out. But that's how loud it is. It's putting out a lot of air. When I bought it, the guy says you're buying you don't need it that big. Well, I got the biggest one. But that's how it works. I'm going to turn it off now. But because of this open space, the living room and the kitchen, what I'm about to walk into, and we'll try to get a little light in here. Okay. Now, here's the pass-through window. Okay, we have a pantry here. There's a pantry, refrigerator, kitchen microwave, sink, and that's the view. That's the view from the kitchen sink. When you're washing dishes, that's your view. This is the view. If you're sitting down, having breakfast at the table, that's what you're looking at. That's your view. Now we'll walk down the hall to the second bedroom. This is a laundry room. It's about 5 feet by about 10 feet, if that. Laundry room, big shelf for everything. That's the door to the garage. This is a storage unit in the hallway. This is the second bedroom. And the lady has it set up as a little work area. It's only used as the second bedroom as she has guests. There's a futon that can be transformed into a bed if their guests show up. But this is the second bedroom. The master bath. This little alcove is the master bath. That's the bump out window onto the golf course. And back out into the hallway. That's the inside tour. It's 1,100 square feet with the biggest garage. It's a very small carbon footprint. And especially now that I've got this. This is going to do the main work for the air conditioning. The old unit I showed you outside is strictly backup. This will be run 15 minutes a week just to keep it lubricated and keep it, that was suggested. But this is the inside tour of the house. It's 1,130 square feet. It's got the biggest lot. It's about a 5750 square foot lot, which is one of the biggest ones on this side of the street. It has the longest driveway. And I've done a lot of things to improve it. There's one more thing I want to show you before we leave. And this, if I ever get time, this is my 12-foot sailboat. But the reason I'm closing the door is to show you that. I had to cut that trap door and build it. Above that trap door is a fan that pulls air out of the attic, the garage attic. It's thermostat controlled. It moves about, the fan moves about 750 cubic feet a minute of air out of the, I don't know if you can see that, but if you see that vent system right there, that's like a dryer vent. It gets blown open. I've got a Brown, and I got permission to do that from the HOA. I have paperwork that gave me the permission to do that. Not only did I do it on that house, I did it on all 3 houses. I did that the first year. Because if you look at that, both of these garages, that garage and that garage, there's no vent. That garage has a vent. They didn't build any vent in my garage. All I had up there was a blank hole. I couldn't get the heat out of the garage. So I built that. But everything you see right there, from the fan, the framing, the stucco work, that's all my work. I did it.